Surrender your life. In the world of positive motivation, the term surrender can be a negative word. In Christian circles, surrender has been replaced with self-motivation. "I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength" has been replaced with positive affirmations and willpower. Tell me, what can you do in your own power? On your own power you can do absolutely nothing. In one split second of time all you have can be gone. You depend on your health, wealth, and mental ability to see you through life. You depend on a synthetic form of religion-based self-promotion which leads to depression and hopelessness during times of trouble. Today you might be able to muster up the power to control your life, but life changes quickly. Surrender your life takes on new meaning when you have reached the end of your own power and strength. The truth is, when you have no place else to turn, you will either surrender to God or stay in your misery. It took years for me to realize the secret to success involved being willing to surrender myself to the will of God. If you don't believe in God, I feel sorry for you. In fact, you do believe in some form of God. Your God might be self, but you believe in something. We are designed with a need for a God. You have given your life to something. However, when self no longer works, what are you going to do? I faced this decision a long time ago. I realized just how much I needed God. If I didn't surrender to God, I would die or live a life of total misery. I surrendered my life to Jesus the Christ, and I have not been the same. It worked. It just worked for me. I could not find anything else on this planet I could trust but God. I was totally out of control and needed a God who could actually guide my life. I surrendered my life, and each day I surrender one more time. Someone might ask, just how do you surrender to God? That's a good question because there are many ideas running around about God. Surrender to God involves Christ Jesus. It is easy to talk about God today because there are so many ideas about who God is. However, when you talk about Jesus, it is a different story. You can't surrender to the Father without first acknowledging that Jesus is God. Oh boy, that is not a popular thought in this day. You surrender by acknowledging Jesus is indeed Lord. You ask Him to forgive you of all your sin and you accept Him as ruler of your life. I promise when you do this you will experience something inside that makes a difference in your life. No man comes to the Father except through His Son. To talk about surrender means you have to make a decision about Jesus. So, if you are really interested in surrendering to find your life, I suggest you give a little or a lot of time pondering the idea of Jesus.